Yes, sir, Mike.
You hear me?
Yes.
Good. Remind me to ask you a question when I'll make a point. But the last caller and what you were just saying about your family and friends, that's sort of what I was going to say about my mom, because I've been, just telling her, and my sister, and my sister's a nurse, by the way. But, I bring up the thimerosal, that they use to, that they put inside of there to actually preservative, right? I had another call on that other line, but and then of course you don't know what is inside of these things, But I'm just and then I'm just going to keep trying. When I talk to her, I just want to make it like this is just information that I know about. And it doesn't, I don't want to be like, that's what you should do, but I don't know. It's just hard to talk to people sometimes. But you would think in this time of the internet that, if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't even be able to listen to your show. I thank God. Or even go to the website for that matter. But I used to like to listen to Coast a lot. If I could pick it up, with a good radio. But with the advent of the internet, I'm just surprised more people just don't look into some.
Well,
some
what
of
it
these
is? It's
things.
a slow process, and it's not like this information is readily available. I think that 9/11 Truth exploded around the 5th anniversary because Loose Change did. Because you could type in just 9/11 or not even 9/11 conspiracy or the term Loose Change that might have nothing to do with it, and all of a sudden this was the top thing that came up on the searches, top 10 or 20, and you couldn't avoid it. So the internet is obviously a powerful tool, but if you don't know to go to Infowars.com, if you don't know to go to PrisonPlanet.tv, if you don't know to go to 9/11 Blogger, it's tough to get there. And when I was introduced to Infowars, this is way back in 2002 when I first saw Road to Tyranny, I was like, maybe like 40% of this stuff is true. I didn't even want to touch it. I'd read an article. It'd be too scary for me. I couldn't go to the source articles. I would just back off. This is when I was really just studying 9/11. I didn't want to get into the vaccine issue. I didn't want to get into the issue of global government. I didn't want to get into the issue of mind control because all that stuff was too scary. And eventually, step by step, I started learning about this stuff, trying to disprove it and not being able to. So my advice to people out there that are just kind of coming across this stuff is, number one, educate yourself. Number two, when you're talking to other people about it, be confident. Videos always work better than articles. That's why I challenge people with an iPhone or a good video phone to capture some of this stuff and put it on your phone because it's so easy now. Like, that's what I would do on the bus, Even back in the day, I didn't have that. All I had was my laptop. It's harder to get somebody to take your laptop and watch this thing and put some earphones on. You hand somebody an iPhone, and they're looking at this thing, and they're saying, wow, this is George Wallace from 60 Minutes, or, oh my God, why is the BBC reporting that Building 7 went down an hour before it did? And what is this about people being microchipped in 2004 in Mexico? It opens some eyes. So videos, and that's why I do movies, man, because people don't read anymore. The new international language to reach the world are videos, okay? We are the MTV generation. Videos work the best. The more technologically savvy you are and the more educated you are, the more people are going to open up their ears and take up arms as activists. I thank you for the call.
Awesome. One more question.
Sure, go for it.
One more question. Because I waited for a while because I know you're hitting hard on the vaccines and stuff.
Yes, I am.
Exactly. The NSA. I'm going to research this myself, but can they monitor VoIP? Because it's digital, it's zeros, it's ones, it's IP. But and then
you're talking about. Hold on, you're talking about voice over IP. In other words, IP phones that most people have now in their triple pack, their cable, internet package, and phone package. Can they track that?
Right.
Yes. Yes. Listen, it's a simple answer. Yes. What they do in these major telecommunication companies is that they have rooms, okay? And they have splitters for these rooms. And these rooms take in every piece of information you do through your internet, okay? So if you are on a phone on your internet, which is what these voice over IP phones are, yes, your conversation is absolutely recorded. Now, does a person listen to that? No. A person 99% of the time is not going to listen to that. That will go through a Promise or a Carnivore type system, software, and they will look for keywords and phrases. Now, everything you do on the internet is also track, trace, and database. In other words, whatever website you go to, whatever chat programs you are, whatever IMs you make, whatever emails you have, also goes into this database. Now, on top of that, if you have a cell phone and your provider is AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, the same thing goes on with your cell phone, okay? Just look up the case, Hepting versus AT&T. Over 40 people blew the whistle, Mark Klein among them, and first they said, no, the president has retroactive immunity, this is national security, they don't have to do anything. They threw it out of court. It went to appeals court. In early June of 2009, they ruled in favor of retroactive immunity, and they ruled in favor of the NSA, and they threw it out once again. Portions of that are going to be in Invisible Empire. Remember, folks, the trailer, if it's not up late tomorrow or late tonight, it will be launched tomorrow on the Alex Jones Show. I'm going to write up a little blurb. It'll be over at Infowars.com. But yes, sir, absolutely, they can tape your IP conversations over the phone. I thank you for the call. All right, and on the other side, we're going to go to Kate, Steve, Brian, Jim, and others. I am going to read this Common Sense 2009 article. I'm also going to try to cover this other news that I have in my stack, but I'm going to leave you with yet another local swine flu story. What do you know? St. Francis University prepares for swine flu. As the class of 2013 enters the campus of St. Francis University, officials are also preparing for flu season, especially the swine flu. In turn, the staff and students will distribute the medicines to residents around Cambria County. You see, they're getting everybody involved. Come on down to the schools. Get the vaccinations. The kids are being prepared. The teachers are being prepared. The local government's being prepared. The federales are here. The internationalists love it. It's all over the place. The same script everywhere. We'll be back after this. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlan.tv, Infowars.com.